Thank you for letting Neil sleep over. He's been begging me for days.
It'll be fun.
Yeah, we were gonna party till we drop.
Well, just as long as you drop by 9 and that somebody finishes all of his math homework.
I kind of need some help with that.
No problem. Do you want to tackle that before or after we pitch our tent?
What tent?
The tent we're pitching in the patio. I figured we'd camp out.
Oh, right.
Well, that's great.
Did you ever camp out before?
No.
Oh, you have such a nice view from here.
Say goodbye, Courtney. We've got some planning to do.
Dr. Rodriguez, 2715.
Have you done a follow-up on that pregnant woman with the grand mal seizure?
Mrs. Tucker? Yeah, I checked in an OB. She's doing fine.
Good.
In fact, one of the interns up there told me about an article in the April issue of New England Journal of Medicine. It dealt with situations just like hers. I read it during my meal break. It's very informative.
Oh, I'd love to hear it. Do you have time for coffee?
No.
Well, if you're busy now, maybe later.
Ellen, you're a colleague, and we worked on a procedure together. I thought you might be interested in reading the pertinent literature. That's all. It's not an invitation to coffee or lunch, or stroll in the park, or to go look at ice sculptures.
I didn't realize that having coffee was crossing the line.
It is.
Matt.
Ellen, the only relationship we have now is professional.
Hey, Frank, what's going on?
Neil, Joe, and Karen, family bonding. Kind of get you right here.
Yeah, well, it kind of gets me right here. Ugh.
That's my Courtney, ever the hopeless romantic.
Did you talk with your little hooker, pal?
Yes, I did. She said she'd help.
You actually got her to agree to be arrested with Joe.
Hey, I saved her life. She owes me big time. Besides, I offered her a wad of cash.
You get a big gold star.
Yeah, well, let's not break open the champagne just yet. We still need to figure out how we get Joe into a hotel room with a strange woman.
Don't make it a hotel room. If Joe was on some seedy street like Cortland, maybe we could somehow get him to pick her up in his car.
No, too many variables. Well, what if Joe doesn't go on the street where she's waiting? Or what if he doesn't see her? And why would he pick up a strange woman anyway?
I didn't say I had it all worked out.
No kidding.
All sarcasm does is stifle creativity.
I know. We spike his drink.
Oh, boy, that's original.
We'll make it look like he got drunk. It worked when Ramsey pulled it on me.
It worked because you had just kicked DL-56. Everybody thought you just switched to a different drug. Joe doesn't have that kind of problem. Besides, he just asked for a drug screen the next day.
All right, you're right.
And we can't send him a phony message telling him to be somewhere, because if he keeps it, it will just prove that he was set up.
A damsel in distress.
Do you care to elaborate?
Joe has a weakness for riding to the rescue. If we can make him think he's doing a good deed, he'll put himself into a compromising situation before you can say guilty of solicitation.
It might work, yeah.
It will work. Now, have you invited Karen to Mom's shower yet?
I was waiting to see if you lined up the hooker first.
Well, call her.
Can you imagine what Karen will do when she finds out that while she was celebrating Mary's upcoming nuptials, Joe was getting his bell rope rung? Oh, I hope I'm with her when she finds out. I can't wait to see the look on the face of that sniveling, mealy-mouthed little... Hello? Karen, hi, it's Courtney.
What's up?
I forgot to tell you, I'm throwing a shower for Mary, and I'm hoping you can make it.
Oh, sure. When is it?
Tuesday, at the Scanlon house.
Sure. Yeah, I'll be there.
Great. It wouldn't be the same without you. Bye. Where go?
Need some more blankets. Who was that on the phone?
Courtney, she invited me to a bridal shower for your mom on Tuesday.
Sounds like fun.
Yeah.
What's the matter?
Well, I wanted to do something nice for your mom, but Courtney beat me to the punch.
You can't have 2 showers?
Yeah, you can. It's just stupid, but... Well, it seems like Courtney and Mary are getting closer, and thanks to me nearly losing your mom's engagement ring, she and I are just getting further and further apart, you know?
You know something, you're not in competition with Courtney for my mother's goodwill, Karen.
That's good, because I'd be losing.
And even if you were, you know, it doesn't matter. Because I'm the prize, not my mother. And I declare you the winner.
Oh, that's good.
Dr. Smith, 5017.
Chris, do you know where Eve is? Boardman might need her to scrub in on a possible abdominal trauma coming out of the ER.
Yeah, I know where Eve is. She's in exam 3 getting ready for some tests.
Is she feeling worse?
Hemoglobin at 8.2, hematocrit at 24, anemic, dizzy, abdominal cramping. Let me ask you something, Matt. How bad do you think Eve needed to feel before you ran some tests on her?
I told her that she should have them run right away. She wanted to wait a day or 2.
Yeah, well, don't strain yourself playing doctor. I'm taking over the case.
Well, let me guess. She said she wanted to wait, and you completely disregarded her wishes because you never listened to what a patient wants.
What any patient wants is to be treated by a competent doctor.
Hey, knock it off, you two. What I want is for the two of you to quit treating me like I was the wishbone of a chicken.
Listen, are you okay?
Yeah, I will be. You were right, Matt. I need those tests done now.
Well, I'm glad you're going through them.
Yeah, no thanks to you.
Hey, take it easy.
You know, Karen told me that you've been visiting Julie quite a bit up at Ferncliff. You know, you better watch yourself, because you could be mistaken for one of the patients up there. End up in a padded cell, which is where you belong. Listen, I'll check in on you later, okay?
Okay, thanks.
Incompetent and short-fused.
Hey,
what a winning combination.
Give him a break. He and Ellen just broke up.
Really? Oh. Well, who do I have to thank?
What's all this?
I was feeling pretty good today and thought I would do something special for you. For all you've done for me.
It's beautiful.
Hey, tears weren't exactly what I was looking for.
I'm sorry. I've had a terrible day.
You want to tell me about it?
Lucy's missing. My stomach's been tied up in knots all day worrying about her.
There's no clue where she might be?
No, and I'm scared. And at the hospital, it was one thing after another, and people were just plain mean.
Lucy's gonna turn up. You have to believe that. And for those mean people, there's not too much you can do about it. But right now, you're here with me. And all I want to do is make you smile. There you go.
Hey, Matt. Look, I'm sorry about earlier. I just heard the news. I never would have given you such a hard time if I knew that Ellen just, dumped you.
Well, don't give it a second thought.
So who's the guy she threw you over for? Good-looking dude, was always hanging around her. What's his name, Sebastian? Guess you did too good a job saving his life, huh?
Well, that's just the kind of warped thinking I'd expect from you, Chris. See, I don't look at it that way.
Well, personally, I gotta tell you, I was shocked. I thought you and Ellen were rock solid. But I guess you never know when love's gonna leave you high and dry, huh? You let me know if there's anything I can do.
I can't tell you what it means to me to have someone like you in my corner.
Good deal.
Jackass. Perfect score, 100%. Way to go.
Can I watch TV now?
After dinner.
There's gonna be this really cool program on about alligator attacks.
Won't that give you nightmares?
No, it won't. I've seen tons of shark attack programs. They're really neat. Have you seen the one about great whites?
I think I missed that one.
Oh, you know, it's really cool. This guy pours fish guts and blood right into the ocean, and then they lower this hunk of meat right above the ocean line. This great white comes out and grabs the meat in one bite.
Like this?
Oh, spare me.
What's going on?
Karen's playing mommy with my son.
What did you expect her to do, handcuff him to the radiator?
She acts like she just stepped out of the Brady Bunch or something. She's such a phony.
Now, pussycat, watch the claws.
Shove it, Frank. I don't want Neil getting the idea that Karen's his second mother. Ever.
Dr. Reitzel, 3288.
Hey, what are you doing out of bed?
I'm bored. I've been staring at the ceiling, counting acoustical tiles for the past hour.
Yeah? How many?
Oh, around 1,376. What are you doing?
Just catching up on some surgery reports.
You know, you and Ellen did a great job with that grand mal seizure today. You guys make a really good team.
Even if you're trying to tell me something, just say it outright instead of taking the long way around.
Okay. It seems to me that you have cut Ellen off completely.
I've cut her off. She's one that left me for another man. What am I supposed to do? Get her a going-away present?
Listen, I don't know all the facts, okay? But Ellen didn't leave you. Sebastian's dying.
Look, Sebastian is not just some terminally ill patient that Ellen is treating, okay? The guy is obsessed with her. And now she's asked him to move in with her. What am I supposed to make of that?
You're supposed to make of that she has a very big heart. And she feels some sense of obligation to this guy. You know how loyal Ellen is.
I'm in this chair because my father told my brother to kill me. So you can just imagine how I felt being betrayed by my own family. So there is nothing that I value more than loyalty, but that's not what I see happening here.
Do you love her?
Eve.
It's a simple question.
Yes, I love her. That doesn't mean I'm willing to throw away my self-respect.
Matt, there's a difference between self-respect and pride. 2 months from now, the only thing that will be left of Sebastian is the memory. There's no miracle cure. There's no experimental surgery, no exciting new drug. Now, I don't know what I would do if I were in Ellen's place. But I do believe if I were in your place and Kevin decided he needed to take care of Lucy because she was dying, I wouldn't throw my relationship away.
Prawn Sebastian.
You didn't have to go to so much trouble.
No, it was no trouble at all.
I feel so foolish. Everything is making me weepy tonight.
Hey, you don't have to pretend that everything is okay.
You know why I was so happy the day that I was the Lady of the Moon and you were the Duke d'Orleans?
I thought it was because of me.
I was sort of reserved back then.
Back then.
Well, I suppose I still am. I don't like wearing my heart on my sleeve. But when I wore that mask, I felt more open. It allowed me to be more open, and I felt free to do and say whatever I wanted.
You know what I thought that day?
Tell me.
Here I am, speaking to this woman, and I don't even know what she looks like. And it doesn't matter, because she's beautiful where it counts the most. And who knew you'd be so gorgeous on the outside, too?
You know he's crazy about you.
Neil?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm crazy about him, too.
You know, when I came back from Greece, I wasn't sure how all this was going to play out with everyone. But I really appreciate the way you bent over backwards to make it happen.
It's easy. He's a terrific kid. And besides, he reminds me of you when you were that age. You'll see him.
Well, I better get used to seeing that, just because he's going to see us kissing a lot.
Go ahead. Enjoy it while you can, Karen. It's not going to last.
Enjoy what?
Oh, Joe and Karen are sucking face again. For the life of me, I don't know what he sees in her.
Well, Karen has a lot going for her. She's kind, understanding, loyal.
Yeah, so's a golden retriever.
I wouldn't expect you to understand those attributes.
Oh, oh, that's right. I forgot. You're sweet on her, too.
I didn't say that.
You didn't have to. It's written all over your face.
You don't know me as well as you think you do.
I know you well enough to know that if you ever did start dating Karen, it wouldn't be a week before you got tired of all that perkiness.
Oh, really?
Frank, you love sneaking around, almost getting caught. There's not a little danger in it. It's not any fun for you. Now, I have a wedding shower to plan. I'll leave you to your girlfriend.
Hey, is that ruptured appendix in 621?
What are you doing up?
Looking for you.
Well, now that you found me, you can go back to your room.
Oh, not until you answer a question first. I've been thinking about your visits with Julie. And the more I think about it, the more I wonder, what's up with that?
Julie's a friend.
Yeah, until she started murdering people.
Because Cooper brainwashed her. Look, Eve, Julie's a victim, too. Hey, I'm just doing what I can for her. Is that so hard to understand?
Chris, I'm your best friend. So don't take this the wrong way, but you're not the Good Samaritan type. You look out for number one.
Yeah, well, I hate to burst your bubble, but every now and then I actually do have a passing thought for a fellow human being, especially one stuck in a pit like Ferncliff.
Fine, don't tell me. But you definitely have my curiosity piqued.
Lambert, I'm your biggest fan. But sometimes the skepticism is a bit much.
Dr. Alcacer, 3715. Dr. Ralph Alcacer, 3715.
Hello?
Ellen, it's Matt.
Hi.
I've been doing a lot of thinking about something that Eve said. She told me that sometimes people let their pride get the better of them. Maybe that's what's happened to me. At any rate, lunch, dinner, coffee, whatever, if the invitation is still on the table, we have a lot to resolve.
I'm glad to hear it.
Will you be in tomorrow?
Yes.
Okay, I'll see you then.
All right.
Who was that on the phone?
The hospital.
There was some confusion as to my schedule.
Are you going in tomorrow?
Yes.
It's too bad. Because I had the whole day planned. And we weren't even going to leave this couch.
Tonight on Dharma and Greg, Dharma's New Year's resolution to play the violin sends her loved ones running for cover. Then, Entertainment Weekly calls It's Like You Know TV's hottest sitcom. Catch it. ABC tonight.